We're happy to welcome the head professional at the Inverness Club, AJ Sikula, to Back Nine Report. AJ, welcome.
Thank you very much, Fred. Happy to be here.
Hey, every year the LPGA comes to Toledo for the Marathon Classic. The Toledo Mud Hens are one of the best franchises in minor league baseball. The Walleye never fail to fill the Huntington Center. The UT Rockets, the BGSU Falcon rivalries are always, they shake tremors throughout the whole Northwest area. And indeed, Inverness has hosted numerous USGA and PGA major tournaments, but we ain't seen nothing like what's going to be coming over Labor Day, have we?
I tell you what, there is so much excitement buzzing here at the club and then even just around town. It's something else. There's a lot of non-golfers in the area that are even talking about when you go to restaurants around Toledo, people have big Solheim Cup signs up, and I tell you what, the USA spirit is well underway here in Toledo.
Yeah, and carrying along with that, you've seen a lot more play and an uptick in people coming to the golf course as well, right?
Well, since COVID hit last year, how better can you be outside to get some exercise, to actually have a social experience while still social distancing than playing golf? So the entire golf industry is booming right now, which is fantastic. It's wonderful, wonderful news for the industry. And we finished last fall wondering how the heck we were going to accommodate everybody that wanted to play. Just simply our supply cannot meet demand. And we've kind of picked up this spring right where we left off last fall. And it's wonderful to see so many members come out, so many of our national members come in, and they're flying in, bringing 3 guests, bringing 7 guests. They're inviting their friends, family, everyone who they can think of to come experience the future site of the Solheim Cup for this fall.
And with the regrassing you did a few years ago, with the renovations that Andrew Green has done, and with what John Zemmers is doing on the golf course, it's never been in better shape, is it?
Oh my gosh. You know what? So JJ Weaver, our director of golf down there at Augusta National, and so he's getting ready to come up here. He's up here for about 3.5 months. And so I've been at some great places. He's been at plenty of great places.
Just hanging out at Augusta National is not too bad. He's been there a while.
I feel like we have seen enough to have some perspective enough. And we're sitting on the first tee last summer, just kind of looking at each other, just like, holy cow, like there's probably only 10 places in the country that are maintained to the standards that we are on a day-to-day basis here. So it truly is special what John Zemmers and his staff, and you're right, Andrew Green, the tree removal, it just adds. So, I mean, that's kind of the thing in the last 10, 20, however many years, is the tree removal just adds to the turf quality so much as far as airflow and sunlight, and so it's pretty phenomenal, the product that we have here.
Getting back to the Solheim Cup a little bit, AJ, you're going to have something unique right on the first tee. You're going to have the first and 10th tees combined, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
I think this is going to be the coolest thing. I love when we have guests come in, or when we have friends or family come in, and we can explain. So if we go out there to the first and 10th tee and to kind of walk them through, it's going to be a huge U-shaped double-decker stadium feel that wraps all the way up the bowl, up the right side of one, all the way behind. It's going to go back into the parking lot, then up the left side of number 10. But currently we have 2 separate first and 10th tee boxes, so those are going away. And then currently in between we have a small putting green, and that's going to be a shared tee box for 1 and 10, and then surrounded by this stadium. And
you're gonna have like 12 or 15,000 fans right there on the tee box for every tee shot.
It is going to be so cool. And I think one of the coolest parts is, so then our practice putting green is kind of on the other side behind number 10. And so there'll be a walking staircase kind of up and over the road. And so the players will finish practice putting, and then they're going to enter down into the stadium to get to the first and 10th tee. It is going to be something else, I tell you what.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've gotten to go to a lot of different events, and it's been wonderful. But I'm really looking forward to seeing the Solheim Cup there in Inverness. Another thing that we want to chat about, when golf fans saw Inverness for the Drive On Championship last year that Danielle Kang won. The Solheim Cup is going to look a little bit different because you're changing up the holes just a little bit.
Yes, so we are switching 9 and 18. And the reason for that is 18 being the signature hole here at Inverness. And only 40% of match play matches reach the 18th hole. So the LPGA and the Inverness Club decided we want to make sure that every match gets to the current number 18. Especially it's a short par 4, and just the short par 4s are obviously the strategy, the risk, the reward. It's such a phenomenal match play hole. And so we just want to make sure that everyone has a chance to play it.
And everybody comes there's got to try the Bob Tway shot.
Everyone's got to go through the Tway bunker one way or the other. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's always so much excitement on that hole. Even late in the evenings, it's obviously kind of on the back of our clubhouse. And in the evenings, our members are out there on the fire pit or having dinner. And our staff loves to play in the evenings when everyone's out there, so they can kind of watch, and we get some friendly heckling back there, just because there's so much excitement that comes with the tee shot. Where do you put the tee shot? What angle do you want in? Where's the flag stick? The fall off on the right side with Death Valley, with the Tway bunker. It's something else, I tell you what.
Yeah, we talk about, you hear the announcers talk about short par 4s, and Inverness has a real classic there at number 18, which will be number 9 for the Solheim Cup. Before I let you go, I know, with COVID and reducing crowd size and fans allowed in tournaments going on, at least we have fans back now in 2021. And I know the LPGA is hoping to have a full complement of fans by Labor Day, but that's still a little bit up in the air yet, isn't it?
It really is. And we're waiting kind of final protocols, final guidance on what we're permitted. Governor DeWine announced last week that starting June 2nd, though, that the indoor restrictions are going away, the social distancing is going away. So we are very, very hopeful for max capacity. I know there are a lot of people that were waiting to see, are we still going to have the event? So we're excited to be going forward with it. We know that there's going to, and I think we're going to probably benefit too there. I feel like there's so much pent up demand within the States and then even overseas, where things have been locked down and people haven't been able to go to these different sporting events or to travel with their friends or family to do many things. So I think the timing is really going to be right to have a full Solheim Cup, to have these crowds packed, to have the fairways packed, and golly, we are really looking forward to it.
AJ, we are too. Can't wait. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes chatting with us today, and wish you good luck going forward. And we can't wait to get out there and walk around the course.
It'll be here before we know it. We can't wait, Fred. Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.